welcome back to another video. My name is Alex, or welcome back if you're new. I am a full-time reseller online and I like to sell on platforms like Poshmark, eBay, Mercari, Etsy, Depop, and occasionally Facebook Marketplace. So if you're interested in all things reseller related content, or if you like purse hauls, please feel free to stick around. So first things first, I'm just going to go ahead and play some of the footage that I got of some of these thrift stores. I didn't get a whole lot of footage because some of them were quite busy. So I'm gonna go ahead and play that first, and then we can do the haul portion. So I have another huge clothing accessories haul. I think this is a haul of maybe a couple of garage sales, and I know for sure either 2 or 3 thrift stores. So let's just get right into it. So the first thing was I actually went to a local pickup here off of Nextdoor, the Nextdoor app, and I picked up a couple of Pyrex dishes, and I'll show y'all that in a later haul. But while I was out there, it was about maybe like 20 or 30 minutes from where I live. I just went ahead and Googled closest thrift stores near me, and I popped into 2. one that I stopped into, I always usually stop into that one. And then another one I stopped in, I don't think I've ever been to that one. And in there, it was surprisingly kind of busy. So I'm actually surprised on what I found. But the first thing that I found was this new with tags Patricia Nash bag. And so it's new with tags right here, and surprisingly it was only $11.11 at this Goodwill, which I was quite surprised. As you can see, it still has the tags, it still has a plastic wrap, and inside is a suede, and it has a dust bag. And I thought this was super beautiful. Inside it has all those card slots and some pockets right here. And it is like a tweed leather combo. It has a back zipper on the, or a zipper on the back, and it looks like it might be a crossbody. I don't want to unwrap it and see, but it looks like it might be long enough to be a crossbody. And it also has like this little dongle. I've never seen Patricia Nash have like this little dongle. And this one is actually a tweed menswear collection. I didn't realize that Patricia Nash makes menswear bags, which is really nice, because if it didn't say that, I definitely would have listed it as a in the women's section. And yeah, so when I went in, another little story. So when I went into this Goodwill, I went right to the shoe section, which is right there by the door. So I went and looked at all the shoes first, and then there was a lot of people in there, so I was trying to get footage, but I didn't get a whole lot of footage. Well, actually, in this thrift store, I didn't get any footage, but I do have footage from other thrift stores. I probably will play before this clip. But as I was looking around, I was trying to record, but there was just so many people in there I couldn't record. While I was looking in the shoes, there was a lot of people that went over to the handbag section, and the handbag section in this particular Goodwill was quite small. I saw that they had a new rack out that they were trying to unload, and there was like 2 or 3 people shopping over there. So I was like, oh, there's probably not going to be anything in there. And then I saw a girl looking through the bins, and I don't know, she just completely like overlooked this one, or didn't even care about this one and a couple of other bags that I'm going to show y'all. But yeah, so that just goes to show you that even though that there's a lot of people there, or maybe it's the last hour of the day, or it doesn't matter what hour of day you go, you can always still find stuff, because 9 times out of 10 the people that are thrifting in there are not going to be picking up what you're looking for. So don't get discouraged by how busy it is or what hour of the day it is, because you never know what you're gonna find. Okay, and the next thing, the next bag that I found at that thrift store, I found this lug bag, and it is a navy blue color, I think. It's quite dark and overcast in here, and I don't know if y'all can tell, but I purchased this new ring light. So let me know down in the comments below if this lighting setup is okay, if it's too dark, or if you would prefer something brighter. But yeah, just let me know. But yeah, here is the lug bag. It's like a, what is this, nylon bag. It has a pocket right there. It's like a camera style. And when you open it, these are always, they always typically have like really good compartments and pockets in here for traveling. And this one is lug carousel. I don't see these bags a whole lot, but occasionally when I see them, and if they're in good condition, I'll go ahead and pick them up. This one does have a crossbody strap that is removable, but I think this one does have some tarnishing on the hardware. This one is like a gunmetal hardware, and it is a little bit tarnished. But I did first hear about this brand by watching another YouTuber reseller. Her name is Miss Philly. I don't know if y'all are familiar with her, but I can go ahead and leave her YouTube channel in the link below or in the description box below. But yeah, I learned about her channel like 4 to 5 years ago, and she always picked up lug bags and sold them for really good, but I think now over there she doesn't sell them for a whole lot anymore. I don't know, but hopefully I can sell these for good. But and I forgot to mention the price on that one. I think it was $3.99, and then I also picked up another one, and this one was also $3.99. This one is a camera style navy blue bag again, but this one is a faux leather or vegan leather bag. And this one has a really cool contrasting crossbody strap. It looks like it might be like a camouflage navy blue and brown print. And I think these are basically the same style. Let me see. Yeah, so these look like they are the same style. This one I think is a little bit bigger. It looks like it has a little bit more compartments on the inside, a lot of card slots right there, and then there's another compartment right here which has like this really soft interior, like a cotton interior. I don't know what you would put there. And then on the inside, this one has like a clear pocket zip, a little key dongle ring key holder, and all these pockets. And it does have a back pocket, and I just noticed right here this has these little loops right here. I'm not sure if this one would be for, I guess, a belt bag, but this looks to be a little bit bigger, to be a little bit big for a belt bag. I just noticed that this one also has it. So I'd have to do a little bit more research exactly what that one is for, but this one was also $3.99. So I think the Patricia Nash, I didn't even tell y'all comps. The Patricia Nash, I think I'm planning on selling anywhere from like 100 to 150. I have to double check comps on that one just to make sure because it is new. These lug bags, I think this one I might sell anywhere between like 25 to 35, and this one probably 35 to 45 just because it is like a vegan leather. And the next bag that I found at that thrift store was this little Coach bag. I'm not sure if this one is a vintage one. I don't think so, but I do think that this is like from early 2000s. From the early 2000s. So like I was saying, I had a phone call, but yeah, I think this one is from the early 2000s. So I don't think that this one's quite vintage. I'll have to do a little bit more research, but I do think that this one is a navy blue. Hopefully the color is coming across on camera since it is so dark and overcast here. And I only have this small little ring light, or maybe it's black, I can't really tell. But it is a crossbody bag, non-adjustable, non-detachable. It has a back pocket here, and it has like the light blue contrasting. It does come with a hang tag, and it's like a baby mini hang tag. And on the inside, it's not the satin lining like Coach does for some of their older bags. It's like a cloth lining, and it is quite small, but also at the same time I think you can fit like probably your everyday essentials in there. And this one doesn't appear, nope, this one does not have a creed patch. Some of the bags, some of the Coach bags don't come with creeds, but it does come with like this little tag inside that does say made in China. So that's how you can tell if it is authentic or not, or one reason to tell if it's authentic. And right here it does say Coach. So yeah, I picked this one up. This one was also $3.99. I don't think that this is going to be a huge seller or bring in a lot of money, maybe 25 to 35, but I'll go ahead and do comps for that one again. And I also found at the same thrift store a vintage Coach, and I do believe that this one is a vintage Wendy, and this one is black. It does not have the hang tag, unfortunately. I know some of the collectors out there and some of the people that do like the vintage Coach do like them to come with a hang tag, but it's also a smaller bag. It has a pocket right here. I don't know if this would be the, I guess this would be considered the front. So a front pocket here. On the back, there's no other pocket. And it is a zip top bag. And let me see. I think this one was made in United States. It's so dark in here. Yeah, this one is made in the United States, and I can't read the creed numbers. 9081, I think is what it says. So 9081, but I don't think these Wendy's sell for a whole lot, but I think I'm going to probably list this one $60 to $80 maybe. And by the time this video goes up, everything will be listed. But if you are ever interested in anything, you can message me down below, or you can go ahead and click on my store. I have a link posted in the description. So yeah, let me see. I thought there was another bag that I got, but maybe I was wrong. I have everything mixed up here. So at the same thrift store, I found a couple of pairs of rag & bone jeans and Madewell jeans. Unfortunately, 2 pair of the Madewell jeans, well, they were the exact same pair, I think, and they were both skinny leg jeans, and I don't think skinny leg is in, and I don't see a whole lot. When I checked up comps, I didn't see really good comps, and the rag & bone jeans were also skinny, so I left those behind. But I did grab these rag & bone jeans. They're a size 26. I think these were $10, I want to say, and these are, I don't see a style. They say double down, I think, is the style, I want to say, but they are like a light wash jean, and these are a flare jean. So here is the bottom. They have a flare, and it has like a slit in the side. So I saw these from across the way and picked them up based on style, until I realized that when I was looking at them that they were rag & bone, and they do look to be high-waisted, a high-waisted pair. But these have like, it looks like a dirt or mud mark somewhere on one of the pant legs. I'm gonna, oh, it's right here. Hopefully I can get this out right there in the wash. But yeah, the other rag & bone jeans I think sold for $35 that I had. But I think I might be able to get a little bit more for these, just because they are a flare, wide leg, well, not really wide leg, but flared jeans, and flare is starting to get really popular recently. So I'm thinking 35 to 50. I'll have to double check comps again. And at that same thrift store, I picked up a pair of boots. I don't want to pick up so many boots just because we are obviously moving into spring and summer, but I couldn't leave these behind. These are a pair of brown UGG booties, and they're really good condition. A little bit minor scuffs, but I don't think it's too bad. They have the zipper right here. Here's the sole. And these are actually my size, which is why I was thinking if I didn't sell them for a good price, I can try them on to see if they fit me. They are a 9.5. So yeah, I couldn't leave these behind. And I think those were also $10, which is a little bit pricey. But I mean, prices have gone up quite a bit with shoes. So what can you do? What else? I think that was it for that thrift store. Or maybe I got this one there. I can't remember. Did I? Nope. Okay. So that was it at that thrift store. And then I stopped at the other thrift store, the one that I always typically find the vintage clothes for, or at, if y'all remember previous hauls. I picked up these vintage Guess by Marciano pants. They were $9. There is the tag. Is it gonna focus? There's the tag. And these has like this really cool, definitely like 90s grunge or Y2K belt. And it's very utilitarian, but these are 100% silk cargo pants. I thought that was interesting, and it has like this little thing. I guess you can put your keys on there or whatever you want to put on there, but these are a black silk cargo pants, and they do have like a little tie right here. And I thought that these were really cool because I saw cargo pants were trending, and since these are silk, they're giving off like a very, even though that they are silk, they're giving off a very like 90s grunge or like Y2K look. So hopefully hopefully these end up selling for a good amount like I imagine. I'm thinking, I have to double check comps. Silk always does good, no matter really the brand, but I'm thinking $35 plus for those. Hopefully I'm right. And I picked up like 5 or 6 belts. I kind of went crazy on the belts in there just because I forgot that this store sold belts, and they had a lot of really good, cool vintage ones. All the belts were $4.99 each, which I think is a little pricey. I know when I first started reselling, I was watching Empty Hanger, and she used to say that she liked picking up belts, and I was like, she was like, they sell really good, they're easy to photograph, and I was just like, no, I hate selling belts, they never sell. I don't know how to photograph them until recently when I realized what style of belts I like to buy and sell, and maybe when I started selling on Depop, because I do sell quite a few belts on there. But anyway, this one is Leather Rock USA, and it is like, I don't know if this one's vintage or not, but look at the detail on the belt buckle, look at all of the beads. It is just super gorgeous, and this belt buckle is really heavy. So there is the detail on the belt buckle, and then the belt is a brown leather belt that also has all of these rhinestones and everything inside. Hopefully they're all there because I didn't even double check. And on the back is just a raw leather. So comps for this one were anywhere from $35 to $50, which is really good for a belt because typically I sell belts in like the $15 to $25 range. So $35 I thought was really good. And this one has like, it looks like tiger's eye in there, and it just is really cool. So hopefully this one does just as good. The next belt I got, this is the style of belt that I typically always buy. Oh, let me see. This one is a vintage one, obviously. It's the classic, like, vintage cowboy, southwestern belt. And this one is like a brownish reddish color. And it's like a really nice leather belt. And then here is the other part of the buckle. I don't remember, it has a brand on here, but I can't really make out what it says. It does say it's a size small, real leather, but I'm gonna have to double check to see what that says. I can't really make out the writing. I don't even think it's gonna focus. Maybe there it goes. I can't really make out what it says. But yeah, this is probably going to be one that I sell for around like the $25 range, unless I figure out what the brand is and it does better than that. The next belt I got, which I do think that this one is a Brighton belt just because of the design. I don't see, usually Brighton is marked, but this one probably could have had like a paper tag that was cut off, because I don't see anywhere where it shows Brighton. And so here's the buckle. Oops. There's the buckle. It's also like the cowboy-esque buckle, and it's black and red, and it has, first of all, like the croc print there, which is typical of Brighton, a vintage Brighton, and it's a tubular braided design, black and red all the way through, and it has like these little silver pieces, so very Southwestern or Native American. And it finishes with this one says it's a size large, but this looks super tiny, so I'm not sure what size waist. I'd have to measure it, but this one definitely I think is a vintage Brighton belt. And then I picked up this other one, which I don't remember if it was this store I picked it up at or at a different one, but this one has a little bit like of a dirt right around here on the buckle. I'm gonna have to clean it up. I thought this buckle was really nice. It's definitely reminds me of the 90s and something that Rachel off of Friends would wear. And it has, well, it is black leather. Is this croc? Yeah, this looks like it's also croc embossed. And this one is Ralph Lauren. So Ralph Lauren, and it says Italian leather. Let's see if it'll focus. I'm sure everyone knows what Ralph Lauren branding looks like. If that's focusing, there it is. Yeah, so I guess I got this one. I think I got this one from the Goodwill that I got all the purses from, and I think this one was $3.99. And then another belt. I like picking up these chain belts because they do. I have good luck with selling these. Hopefully people are still interested in them. But it's this, it definitely reminds me of like 60s or 70s. And it has like this little dog clasp here. And this one just says made in China, which I thought was weird that they have like a little tag that says made in China right there, whatever brand this would be. But it has like these metal circles there, and it's like a silver tone, and it's actually really heavy, and like all these little rhinestone and this little circle, so it's like a circle belt, and it has like this little ball there, and you just clip it around your waist like so, and then just wear it over your shirts. And usually these sell anywhere between like $25 to $35. And I couldn't find out what brand it is. It actually is really, really heavy. A lot heavier than the typical ones that I pick up. But yeah, this one should sell for pretty good. And then I also picked up another one. I was actually questioning if I should have picked that one up or not because of like the rhinestone little beads that are in there, just because it looks like it needed to be cleaned around it. It had a little bit of wear, but yeah, this is all tangled. I'm just gonna let me see. So this is another belt that's very similar. This one's not as heavy, so it has like the same clasps here that you just hook onto here, or any part right here, and it's these little circles also, or ovals, I guess. So there's that one, and yeah, this one doesn't have a brand either, but I'm pretty sure it's also vintage. And then the last one I got was, I don't know which one is my favorite, but I really like this one. This one is a suede, and it's definitely cowboy vintage vibes for sure. So it has like these, so first of all, it's black suede, and it has like these sunburst, or whatever these would be called, silver studs all on the belt. And here is the belt buckle. And so yeah, here's like all of these silver sunburst star things, and here are the belt loops that are also very large and pronounced. Oh, and here's the other part that's also a little bit detailed right there. Yeah, I thought this one was really cool. And whenever I was checking out, the manager was actually ringing me up and she was like, wow, you got some really great belts here. And I was like, yeah, I love belts. I didn't know what else to say. So I picked these driftwood Jackie pants. These are actually size 32. And driftwood is Anthropology. I think, yeah, I picked these up at a Goodwill because it has like the orange little tag here. And pants over there I think are $10, but these are embroidered, and I think I've sold a pair of these like a while ago, like an embroidered pair, and they look maybe like they're straight leg. I can't really tell if this is straight or skinny, but I picked it up for the embroidery and I thought these were really cute. And the size is pretty great too. I'm always trying to pick up, if I do pick up jeans, I'm trying to pick up larger sizes just because the smaller sizes tend to sit a while. And even though I picked up those rag and bone jeans, they were smaller. I think they would still sell. The next item I picked is a Toad & Co. Button-down shirt. This is, how much was this? $5.99. So this is the newer company or brand of Horny Toad. And Horny Toad used to do good. When I say good, I don't mean like extremely great prices. I just mean like they sell typically pretty fast within like a couple of weeks, 25 to 35. But this one, it's just a basic plaid, or not plaid, striped button down. It's very lightweight. I got this one because I thought maybe I could try it on and try and do like a lightweight, what, I'm just drawing a blank, do like a lightweight, wear this in the summertime. Geez, I can't think. Wear this in the summertime, and it does have, or in the springtime, it does have a button right here on the arm, so I'm guessing you can roll this up and like button it and make it like 3/4. I'm not sure how much this would sell for. I can always look up comps in case it doesn't fit me, then I'll probably resell it. But yeah. So I picked up this vintage The Mountain shirt, and I believe it's vintage just because it has the leather tag right here. So this one, what does it say, $4.99? Yeah. So I have a couple of these, or I have picked up a couple. I own a couple, and the other ones that don't have the leather tag, which just have like the printed label right here, don't really sell fast or good. Maybe like $15 to $20, but because this one has a leather tag, I thought I'd give it a shot, and also I could wear it if it didn't sell. So this one's like on a, it's like a semi tie-dye shirt, and it has the American flag and the eagle. I thought this one was really cool. It definitely reminds me of like the Harley Davidson shirt, so hopefully this one has good comps and can sell for good. If not, it will be going to my closet. The next thing I picked up was this Champion hoodie. I picked this one up because it was a slow day at the thrift store and I didn't really find a whole lot. I picked it up at the Goodwill. I think it was like $3 to $4. Here is the tag. It's definitely not vintage, it's a newer one. I don't think this one is reverse weave anyway. I don't think so. This is a size small, and it's in this mint green color. It's a hoodie, and it's a crop top. So, or a crop sweater. So it has the Champion little logo right there. It's kind of like a washed, mint color, and it has like the cinched part right here, and obviously it has the thing right here, the logo. So if this one doesn't sell good, I can always take that to Plato's Closet. They will most definitely take those there. And the next couple of items I got at a garage sale. Or actually, let me finish. At that other thrift store that I always find the vintage clothes, I picked up a pair of shoes. I forgot about these. These are a vintage Steve Madden wedges or clogs, I guess. So these were $9. They have the little flower here. These are actually really small. Maybe these are like a size 6. But here is the sandal. These are like a wooden look sandal. And these are very Y2K platform. Hopefully this has the size. Okay, yeah, so this one has the size. Size 6.5. And yeah, so I love selling vintage Steve Madden. They or it or he or whatever always sells really good. And I hope these do just as good. These look to be a little bit like little girlish because of the flower, but someone on Depop will for sure want these. I have a feeling. Okay, so moving on to the garage sales, I think. I have other thrift store items mixed in. So I got quite a few hard goods from these garage sales, but I'll do a hard goods haul later. So if y'all are interested in the hard goods haul, please stick around because I'll be posting that one after this video a couple days later. And yeah, so this one is Rococo sand. And actually, I don't even think I looked this brand up. I think it was $1 or $2. But I picked it up because it has this really cool bead design on the shoulder and the neckline. And I think is this a shirt dress? Or maybe it's just a tunic. What size is this? This one is a size small, so this is probably a shirt dress. So it's a striped, maybe I should have buttoned this one up. So it's just a striped shirt dress. It has these sleeves, oh my gosh, that are actually quite cool because they're oh, I just noticed the button is broken, but oh well. They look to be really long actually, like the cuff. But I guess I should have checked over this a little bit better. But anyway, here is the bottom. It looks like a little ruffle. Anyway, this is really hard to show because it's not buttoned. Actually, I think this is like a high-low tunic. That's what it looks like, a high-low tunic top. Hopefully that is good because like I said, I didn't even look up comps and I just grabbed it because I think it was $1. And then I saw this Equipment Femme size small. This one did used to do good once upon a time. I believe this is silk. It does definitely feel like silk. I have sold a couple of pieces by this brand, new with tag, but this is just a button down silk floral top, good for upcoming spring and summer. That one I'd say maybe like $25 to $35 for that. And this shirt I got at a different garage sale. I got 3 things at this garage sale and I can't remember. The 3 things I got was $5, so I don't know, maybe $1 or $2. Here is the tag. I don't think I've ever seen this tag before. And I think this is an extra large. Yeah, this is an extra large. But I picked it up because it has this really cool Cancun fish print on there. And I looked it over at the garage sale and there was no stains or yellowing or anything like that. So it looks really good condition Cancun. So hopefully this one does good. Oh, I lied. Okay, so on the neck, either it's the lighting. No, I think around the neck area there is a little bit of stains. So I lied. I thought I looked it over really good. But the arms, under the arms, don't have any stains or anything, but still the print is really cool. It's not screen printed or anything, so there's no cracking, but hopefully someone on Depop will like that too. At the Goodwill, I picked up this athlete men's tank top. I think it was like $3 to $4. Hopefully this one sells 25 or more. If not, what size is this? This is a size large. Maybe I can get my husband to wear it if it doesn't sell. He's a size medium, but maybe he can make a large work. And then I picked up these vintage Levi's. So these are well, I just said vintage Levi's, but what is 505? So the style is a 505, and these are the orange tab, which, if you know Levi's, the orange tab is the, what is it, like the big winner one. So there's the orange tab, there is the 505, and I think these are 32 by 30, and they are a light wash. They do have a few spots on here. These are definitely straight leg jeans. I don't think skinny jeans was a thing back then. It has like a bleach stain on here somewhere. There's the bleach stain, but I don't think that's gonna hurt anything. And these actually are like a better condition than the other ones that I had previously found at a garage sale. And I think I paid $5 for these. I'm definitely going to try these on to see if they fit. I know vintage clothes can fit way smaller than modern, but I think the last pair I sold, and the last ones were like ripped at the bottom. It looked like someone had cut the sides of them, and those sold I think for $50 to $60. I know some of the orange tab jeans can sell for way more, but I'm gonna have to research comps again to see what those could go for. The next thing I got were a pair of these Hokas. They're in not new condition, they're okay, and I think I just saw a hole that I didn't notice. So I think these were like $5 or $6. They have definitely seen better days. I think these are a women's size 12. So I don't think, usually Hoka does sell really good, like 50 to 60. But because those are super worn, I think I'm looking maybe like 25 to 30 for them, maybe. And, oh, I forgot about this. I picked up this little bracelet. I believe this is real silver, but I'm gonna have to double check. So it is a cuff bracelet. Let's see. A cuff bracelet, and it has that turquoise stone in the middle, and it has like all of this really cool design on the bracelet. It's actually really small, but maybe, is it a child's bracelet? I don't know, because it's really small, or maybe it's just someone who has really small wrists. But this was only 99 cents, and like I said, I do think this is silver. I just have to double check. It's definitely very Native American esque, so I'll have to double check that. And then I purchased this little bag, and it has a little vintage gold mirror in there. I thought this was really cool, and this one was only $1. Let me see if I can open it there. It has a double mirror, so I guess one is a magnifying and one is the regular, but I thought this was really cute. I think I'm just gonna keep this one for myself. Maybe I'll look up comps, but the purpose was for myself. I purchased this one for myself. And I think I have one more pair of boots that I purchased at Goodwill, I think it was. Yeah, at Goodwill. So these boots are Liberty Black. So here are the little booties. They're like a well, not asphalt gray, like a gray, like a distressed gray, I guess. And it has this little heel. It's pointy-toed. And I have sold a Liberty Black before. I don't know if I sold booties, but I think the last ones I sold them for like $75, I want to say. So those should sell for pretty good, I hope. Still, they have good comps. And I forgot, I also have this pair of sparkly Vans. If these were my size, I would totally keep them. But I purchased them for my daughter, brand new from the thrift store. They were like $14, maybe like a year or so ago, and she just never wears them. She says she doesn't like them, so I'm just gonna go ahead and sell them. They have barely been worn, and these are a size 5.5 women's. So hopefully those still have pretty good comps. And oh, and I was gonna say, when I purchased these Hokas, when I purchased some other hard goods that I'll show in the other haul, but when I was purchasing those, the lady was, I don't know if she was new or if she typically works in the back, but she was like, wow, you got a great deal on these because these are $100 shoes. And then I was like, oh, really? And then, but yeah, I got a Calvin Klein shirt also along with those Hokas. And she was asking the lady next to her, which I think was the manager who was ringing up some other people, how much the Calvin Klein shirt was, or I don't remember how exactly it went, but she was looking at it, she was like, oh, Calvin Klein, that's nice too. And then she was like, where did you get this from? Did you get this from the shirt section or like the blouse section or something? And I was like, I don't know, it's a men's shirt, I got it from right over there. I don't know what section it was, because my thrift store, my Goodwill now, they used to have prices on them, but they don't anymore. They just put these little things, these little tag things on there. And when you, like, all the shirts are one price unless otherwise marked, things like that. So that's why she was asking me when I got up there how much or what section it was in. And then she was asking the manager next to her, how much is this? And she was, the manager was like $3.99. And she was like, are you sure it's Calvin Klein? And she was like, are you sure $3.99? And she was like, yeah, $3.99. And she was like, okay, like rolling her eyes and scanning. And I was just like, oh my gosh. Like, first she said about the Hokas, how great of a deal I got on the Hokas. And then on a couple of the hard goods that I got, y'all see in the other video, if y'all stay tuned and watch the next video, she went crazy about the hard good thing too. She didn't want to let me purchase it or whatever, but, and then the Calvin Klein shirt, like $3.99, she didn't want to give it to me for $3.99, even though the manager had told her, yeah, $3.99. I mean, like, it just Calvin Klein, just like a t-shirt. It wasn't anything like brand new with tags or like, you know, super high-end designer or anything like that, but I just thought it was funny. So that is the end of the haul, guys. I hope y'all enjoyed it. Please don't forget to comment down below anything y'all want, anything to let me know what was y'all's favorite item that I purchased out of all of this haul. Or and don't forget to hit the like button, please, guys, if y'all watched the video and if y'all enjoyed it and if y'all found any of this information valuable or entertaining, please hit the like button. And I hope that y'all would subscribe to my channel. I would really appreciate that. And I guess I'll see you on the next one. Bye, guys.